It's the weekend. It's Mailbag. I am joined this week by Charlotte, David, and Matt. Is it Matthew or Matt? Is he called Matthew or is he just Matt? He's always been Matt, hasn't he?
I think he's just Matt.
Yeah. Matt will be joining us in a few minutes. But yeah, we've got loads of questions. Largely thanks to Maggie's round again. But yeah, we've got loads of questions in. I reckon it's the draw of Charlotte that brought all the questions in. Because no one ever paid any attention otherwise. So Foxy has kicked off with a classic mailbag question. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? We're talking regular sized chickens and regular sized elephants as well. No genetically modified stuff.
I'm trying to think how they kill the elephant though, because like it's all well and good talking about the amount that would make up the size of the elephant, but I'm thinking the size of an elephant in terms of chicken wise still wouldn't. What would they be able to do to it to kill it? Do you know what I mean?
Well, they're not going to do like a Power Rangers thing, are they? And turn into a big, massive chicken.
I've been thinking about Power Rangers a lot this week and don't even know why. You just mentioned them. I miss the Power Rangers, you know. As chickens though. So yeah, let's all of us then consider what would be the correct amount of chicken that made up the size of an elephant.
You're saying about 1,000, aren't you, really?
Yeah.
Is it that many? Is it that many chickens?
A lot, wouldn't it? They're only small.
And elephants are huge, aren't they?
All right, then let's go with 1,000 then. Go with your theory there, Charlotte. 1,000.
Oh.
So you've got to multiply that by a certain amount, haven't you? To have enough where it could possibly suffocate an elephant. Choke it by going down its throat. Or literally suffocate it by just like diving on top of it. I reckon you're looking at a good 50,000 chickens. If you go for 1,000 chickens is the size of an elephant, think of 50 times that.
Yeah,
is effectively the size of 50 elephants.
Because the elephant's going to be going spare and killing a load, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the elephant kills them though. How's the elephant killing chickens?
Stand on them.
Yeah.
Just stand on them.
Unless a few of them could get inside its mouth while it's still alive and like peck it to death from the inside.
I know. The problem. That's the problem that chickens have got is you're not taking the elephant down ever. There's no amount of chickens and that you could select that would take an elephant down. Is there?
Well, weirdly, I've just Googled it and I've got an expert verified answer.
Oh,
on Brainly. So, you would need apparently 2,207 chickens to do it.
No.
First, you have to consider how heavy the elephant is. The African jungle elephant weighs about 13,000 pounds. The average chicken weighs about 2. So if you do the maths correctly, you would need about 6,500 chickens to reach the weight of an elephant. That most chickens.
Yeah, but then what are they doing?
Most chickens can easily kill an elephant. But we need to know the small number of chickens that can take. That makes no sense.
What have these chickens got attached to the beaks?
I don't know.
I don't know what expert you're reading there. Like,
I know.
Who's
even thought of this shit?
It started off so well, like it was like really scientifically thing. We should now also keep in mind that more people die from chicken death. That's not even a thing. And then shark attacks. Hang on. Oh God, this is so badly written. We should also keep in mind that more people die from chicken death, again, not a thing, than they do shark attacks. 164 chickens die per year, and only 6 die in shark attacks. 106.
That Foxy just sitting behind the computer laughing his head off, typing things.
He's just typing shite here.
Yeah.
Chickens are more dangerous than sharks. That's the takeaway from that.
All right. The sensible, is there even anything sensible with this? But how does a chicken kill an elephant, regardless of amounts? How can a group of say a group like it's like the Warriors, a group of chickens? How does a group of chickens with waistcoats on and all that? How do they possibly kill an elephant?
There you go. There's another answer. 1. Chicken kamikazes down the elephant's throat and chokes it to death.
Chicken couldn't choke an elephant to death. No chance.
Well, you'd peck out
Size
the
of it.
chicken's eyes first.
Yeah,
So
but
the chicken would peck out the elephant's eyes. So we can't see what it's doing first.
that's a good shout.
And then a couple of chickens will go up the nose, so then it can't breathe through its nose. And then you're gonna peck it and then get inside as well. It's a team effort.
Say about
Yeah,
20
it is.
then.
Do you go up its arse? I don't know.
If you want to, Dave, but that's
Any hole's a goal for the chicken, isn't it?
No, but I'm saying if a chicken can go up its arse and is still alive inside it, there are ways of it killing then, aren't there?
some sort of bowel cancer
I
thing.
don't know.
going into the
I've
elephant there.
I've started thinking about as well. You've seen Lord of the Rings, the
Yeah.
third one.
That was quite the segue, that, Dave.
Well, surely there's not Lord of the
It's the Lord of the
Rings.
Rings.
But no, what I was going to say was when they go in the third one and all of these, they're on the what's the bad guy's name? Sauron.
Yeah.
They're on his side, aren't they? This group of weirdos with weird paint on their face and that turn up riding these elephants, but they've got like this thing, like a tent on the back of the elephants, haven't they? But it takes like serious manpower to take down the elephant.
Yeah, it
But-
does.
Yeah, but this is it. But like what's his name? Legolas fires his
He goes down
arrows.
the ear.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about there. So would you throw your chickens down the ear?
Maybe you can use the beak as like a little arrow or something.
Exactly. You're getting into the brain then, aren't you? You can do some serious damage there. So I don't know what did that thing say? A couple of thousand would sort it out.
2,207, but then went off on some weird thing about 6,000 chickens.
Well, even that is not enough.
Maybe Foxy's done it already. So Foxy, if you have, let us know.
Foxy will send us a video when he actually watched this happen.
It wouldn't surprise me with Foxy.
Go on. What's this? Lord of the Rings question?
Oh no, there's not a Lord of the Rings question.
Oh, I've got
That was
excited.
That was just your thing. The next one's about roast dinners
Okay.
or Christmas dinners. Is the difference. Mike's asked, what would offend you if it was on a Christmas dinner plate? Now, I think we need to text Keith about this.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Matt? Hold on, there's Matt.
He's turned up at this particular time, eh?
Yeah.
Looking forward to his Christmas dinner.
You all right, Matt?
Hello.
Hi.
At the start, I was introducing everyone by their full names. Are you actually a Matthew?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. We just didn't know.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's combing his hair as well.
Oh,
Fresh
yeah.
out the shower.
Right.
He,
Makes the
he
effort
knows
to
he's
mailbag.
going on your YouTube channel here, Les.
I've
Oh, God.
literally
There
just
you
got
go.
in from the Christmas do last night.
Actually, I tell you what we'll do. You are looking surprisingly chipper since considering the night out you had last night. But we'll go straight on to Laura's question, seeing as you just got in. Where was Fluss going when I spotted him scooting about town yesterday? Wrong answers only.
Literally. No.
So right answers would be, if not a picket line, then a Denby. I guess you were going on your night out?
Yeah. So on the way to the train station.
Yeah. Wrong answer.
Where do you
only.
leave it? Can you just openly leave that scooter wherever you want then?
No, you got to go like in a parking zone. So there's one next to the Lime Street station, opposite the Crown.
I know.
What's that?
That is cool, isn't it? I mean, have you done it a few times now, Matt?
What, scooting?
Yeah, just hopped on the scooter.
Yeah, I'm on them constantly. Yeah, it's the best way to get about town, I think.
Yeah, it's absolutely right, mate.
It's
Absolutely.
4 minutes from my house. Can't
Happy
do it
day.
today. Like,
I wouldn't trust myself. I'd fall off.
So that's why I never go on them, because I know I'm either going to run someone over, get run over, or just fucking make a twat out of myself.
All three at once.
Yeah.
There's no limits, though, is there? You can. Nobody's gonna test if you're pissed, are they? If you go on one of them.
I'm just really bad on two wheels, even when I'm not pissed.
do you know what they do? On Fridays and Saturday nights, if you try and hire one after like 9 o'clock, it gives you a reaction time test. You've got to
Does
press
it?
like little helmets, green, yeah. And if you fail it, you can't unlock it.
That's that good.
That's amazing.
And once
That's
you
how
give me
you
like
take down an elephant with chickens as well.
Oh, for context,
You have no
there,
idea
that
what
was
I'm
the
talking
first
about.
question we asked.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on how many chickens it takes to kill an elephant?
Depends if the chickens have got bird flu.
Oh, there's another shout thrown in the mix there as well.
There we go. One. Then, yeah.
Foxy's close to getting banned to coming on Mailbag with these sort of questions.
Right, we'll go on
Frying
to
our brains.
We'll go on to Mike's Christmas dinner question. And what would offend you if it was on a Christmas dinner plate? Apparently, Scottish people have potato croquettes. We'll have to ask Keith. I'm not buying into that. Disclaimer for Mike: this is a poll of one Scottish person, a lad who he works with, and he's extrapolated it to the entire nation. So I think a potato croquet, or yeah, I think that'd offend me on a Christmas dinner.
Tell me what's the difference with potato croquet?
That's like fluffy spuds with what's around the outside.
It's like breadcrumbs, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I wouldn't be
Doesn't sound that bad.
offended. I'd actually be dead happy if someone put a croquette in my
I don't
dinner.
think it'd take the gravy very well.
Yeah. If
Oh no, it would.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe we should all try this. It's like traditional.
I don't know. Kind of standing a roast.
To be honest, I don't like roast dinners, so everything offends me.
Fair enough. What wouldn't offend you then? A croquet?
York-
There you go.
The croquet,
Croquet and sort you out.
croquet and a Yorkshire pudding, a bit of gravy, I'd be all sorted on Christmas.
No, you've just answered mine there. Actually, Yorkshire pudding's absolutely pointless.
What?
Absolutely shite. Pointless.
You need something to put your peas in, and then
No,
Something like
peas
that,
in it. Throw peas on my list as well. I want to peas.
People get funny about peas on roast dinners. Now,
I tell you what, I need to
think
show
they're fine
this
on
to
a
my
roast dinner.
family as well. If whoever's cooking it next week, I'll
Do you have pickled onions on roast dinner on Christmas Day?
pickled onions.
Pickles.
There's like thank you. My stepmom came up like when she moved up, and I was like, oh, where's the pickles? And my mum was like, yeah, I'll go get them. My stepmom was like, what's that? That's fucking weird and vile. I was like, it's not.
Oh no, it's good. Matt's looking
Yeah.
incredulous here.
the little round pickled onions.
No,
Yeah.
no. Oh, you can have
Yeah.
them, or you can have like onions cut up in a bin pickle.
Oh no, I do the ram ones from the
little ones.
jar.
Okay.
Yeah, they're nice then, but I don't know if they go well in a roast dinner.
Yeah, you just get them out, get them on the sides. Yeah, the boss only a couple, not like massive loads, but always.
Honestly, pickles and roast dinner do go surprisingly well.
That's a good shout. I'm going to start trying some of this.
Go for it. Put them in your Yorkshire pudding. Change life.
No Yorkshire pudding. No Yorkshire pudding. No peas.
I'm reeling from this revelation, Dave. I thought everybody liked Yorkshire puddings.
I just don't see the point in them, though. What do they affect?
It's just nice, and they soak up the gravy
It's
well.
just like some sort of boat device that you can put stuff in to put it in your mouth.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just get a spoon.
You can't eat a spoon.
No, but you can stuff whatever you need to on your spoon, can't you? Which is what you use in your Yorkshire. I mean, it doesn't even taste of anything, does it?
Yeah, I
Yorkshire
tasted
pudding.
gravy.
Oh, no, but it obviously tastes of what you put on it. I get that, but the actual thing itself is unnecessary.
I tell you what is unnecessary, what I don't get. Cauliflower cheese on a roast.
Cauliflower full stop. It's vile.
Oh no, cauliflowers are good. I just don't think the cheese and gravy goes.
No, not at all. No.
I've just got the
Cheese and
opinion
gravy.
of the other Scotsman, by the way. Keith
Okay, what's he
steps
say?
back, and he said, absolutely fucking not. Only acceptable potatoes on roasties. Don't even fucking start me on mash.
Oh,
Hang on, he's saying no potatoes on a roast dinner.
No.
no, just
Oh.
roasties.
That's the only one, so he definitely does not have potato croquettes. So it's only the one Scotsman
Oh.
that does.
So he sounds pretty vehement in his assertion that you can't have mash. Now, at the other end of the scale, Louise absolutely loves mash on a roast. So this
I'm there with Louise. I love mash. I don't like roast potatoes, so
You got to go a bit of both, maybe.
yeah, we have so many spuds on our roast dinners.
If you got mash, it's not a roast anymore because it's a mash. It's a mash dinner.
It's a mash
There's
dinner.
nothing being
Good point,
roasted.
that is a good point.
I don't know, the chicken's been roasted or whatever.
How do you have your roasties, though? Do you have, like, nice burnt ones, or do you have... I mean, how deep are you going with them?
Crispy. Yeah, gotta be.
Dark, crispy, though. Because, like some of our family loves them burnt. Like, proper burnt.
No, get enough oil or fat or lard is really good for roasting.
Oh, yeah.
Too
Yeah.
much of it, so you're basically deep frying them in the oven.
Yeah. Nice, deep brown, crispy ones. That's the one.
Can't wait for Christmas dinner now.
know. Reinvent the
Tell you what,
Sorry, Dave, what were you saying?
I was just about to say, there's something else here that'll be massively controversial that Keith might actually hit me. I'm not a massive fan of gravy. It needs to be a particularly decent gravy. So this is going to turn everyone's stomach off. But I absolutely adore salad cream.
On your roast dinner?
I'd have salad cream on my roast dinner.
Oh, no. See, now, you're like the second person I know who really likes salad cream, right?
Salad
and
cream's
would have it
amazing.
on everything. So is it one of those things that if you like it, you really like it? Because I can't stand it.
Yeah, I suppose it's what people would say about Marmite and stuff like that. It's similar. Like you couldn't have a Bovril at the match. I couldn't have tasted any of that crap. I couldn't have a Bovril, whereas loads of people love Bovril, don't they? Because it's like that deep, meaty type of sauce. But yeah, I could have salad cream with absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. With potatoes, it's lovely. It's so nice. And cabbage.
I think there's a potential that no one is going to speak to you again after this podcast, Dave.
Nobody's going to be inviting me to their Christmas dinner. Hello there.
Get the salad cream and Dave's coming round.
Yeah, exactly.
Any more Christmas questions here?
just for one thing on a Christmas dinner, bread sauce.
Oh, yeah.
It's pointless.
What is?
Bread sauce. Shite. Southern behaviour.
Yeah, none of that. None of that.
What
Kate.
sauce?
Bread sauce.
Bread sauce? What's bread sauce?
See, you're backing me up here. I have this very strong theory that bread sauce is strictly a South Liverpool thing, because I don't know anyone from our ways, Dave, who has ever had bread sauce.
I've only seen it in like packets. I've no idea what it's like.
No, hang on. Can someone tell me what it tastes like and what it is? Bread sauce.
Bread?
No, sauce. You put a certain sauce on bread. What sauce is it?
Just imagine like Warburton's white toasty bread, but like liquefied and put on a roast dinner on the side.
No, I'm not having any of that. Can't have that.
So this
Salad
is
cream, yeah. Bread sauce, absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, I start going a bit mad with cranberry sauce and mint jelly. Oh, mint jelly's stunning as well. Not mint sauce, mint jelly.
I prefer mint sauce.
Yeah, I love
Not many people like mint jelly. I don't think I know many people who know what mint jelly is. But it's just sweet mint.
Yeah. Quite self-explanatory, really, isn't it? When you think
Well,
about
it really is, yeah. It is, to be fair. I've just made the absolute idiot of myself.
It's more self-explanatory than bread sauce, because as you say, that doesn't really make any sense, does it?
Bread sauce.
Right, so Charlotte, you've got a Christmas question. So go on, you can ask it.
Oh, go on then. Okay, so if you were gonna get someone Secret Santa, who would you want it to be, and what would you buy them? Everton players, or they can be coaches as well.
Oh, that's a really good question. That. Okay.
I mean, picking sort of foreshadowing a question we're going to have in a little while. I would get a hair transplant for Frank, because that man can't shave his hair. He just can't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's either. I mean, I'm getting to that stage now with similar to Frank, where it's either you get rid of it or you are going to look like a tramp. And yeah, or he can afford it. Obviously, he's a millionaire, isn't he? He could go and get his hair done, Tosin style, wouldn't he?
Well, not Tosin style. Never go Tosin style. But they've got the hair transplant partner now, haven't they? Oh my God, right. So I typed Everton in and hair transplant partner was the first thing. I must have been searching for that too many times, I'm telling you.
It's on your microphone, isn't it? It's a bit weird.
Oh, yeah, of course. Funny that it's called the Vera Clinic as well.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing then. I'm getting Frank a season ticket for the Rob Vera Clinic.
That's nice of you.
I've been thinking about it myself, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd give Onana some sort of voucher to get his hair done as well. I think he needs to decide which way he's going with his hair, because I do like the dreads, but when he's going a different way as well, I'd like to see him. Like the same way Lukaku did when he went full well, not full bald, but he shaved his head to like a number 1 or number 2, didn't he, from having the dreads?
Yeah.
I think Onana as well seems to change his hair quite a lot, and I'm not fully used to which one that I like the most.
Get them a voucher for hallucinations at the Strand.
Oh, mate, hallucinations at the Strand, absolutely right. Or because I obviously from that neck of the woods initially, there's one called Cutters on Knowsley Road, which is right by the Strand as well. I used to go there for till I was about 12 years old when I was a baby to get my hair done. They'd sort them out as well there on the cheap.
There's an opening for them to move to County Road, isn't there? Surely, come on.
Cutters. Oh yeah, you got it with that name. Absolutely right. Yeah.
So what are you get? You're taking Onana to Cutters then?
Yeah, I'll take Onana to Cutters, and I reckon he'd come as well if he knew who I was.
Just pick a hairdo, lad. I can't even
Do you
imagine.
reckon the player we've
how your hair looks?
Just for charity or for everything in the community, do you reckon we've got a player that would openly allow someone else to pick what hairstyle he wanted for them and get it done? Who's sound out of them all? I reckon
Gordon would, because his hair's shite at the moment, so I don't get him to play.
It's so bad. It looks about 45.
All right, Hans, get your hair done to its natural colour, please, and stop getting it done blonde.
Yeah.
He looks like the man from Derry Girls.
He does look.
Can you imagine Anthony Gordon bald? I could not imagine that.
No. I reckon his head had looked that little.
Yeah, his facial
like a bit of a
doesn't
beard.
suit bald head. He's too cheeky and bony for a bald head.
Yeah, a bit pointy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, were you Secret Santa after who?
I'd have Tom Davis and I'd get him some pork chops.
That's fair. Sure.
But I actually bought Tom Davis a mug last year for the Rob Doolin things, the one that he's got, like he's like the current shore of him, and I got him that and he was very happy with it.
Oh, good.
But I would probably I don't know. Now I'm thinking I want to take Gordon for a fucking haircut for his because like I think he used to be quite fit like 2 months ago until he went ginger. But I don't know. I'd you know what? I'd like to do Onana, but I'd take him for a little meal. Like give him a little meal voucher. I think he'd be happy with that.
Yeah, he seems sound as well and social.
Yeah, I'm just using it for myself as well, to sit across to him to have a little chat with him. It's beneficial for both parties.
100%.
Oh, hang on. Talking about haircuts, Pickford needs to sort his out again.
Why? You can't change it.
What do you mean he can't change his hair?
Because when he started slicking it back, that's when his powers returned. He can't deviate from that haircut now.
Well, it's gone similar. I mean, I'd like to see him do what Harry Kane's done, because Kane had his like slick back, didn't he, for a while, and then he's changed his now to a normal sort of Jaggy Elka haircut, where it's like nice little short and spiky. And I reckon he'd look quite smart like that. Pickford.
I think short and spiky Pickford was when he was making all those little mistakes.
Yeah. World War I Pickford is the one you need.
Well, this is it now he's confident and established England international goalkeeper. Everton's number one, and we all like him now because he can save things rather than letting them in. Maybe now the demon's over, he needs to go back to what it was and see if it works.
No, let's not push it.
Send us down.
No, let's just keep it the way it is. Let's not push anything like that we don't need right now.
Don't jinx anything.
Way too superstitious for that. Right, we'll go on to Maggie's round. And the first one is, there you go. How long will it be before Everton make Frank Lampard just shave his head? Hopefully never. From my perspective, I think he'd make a really weird looking bald man.
After your Secret Santa, he'll never go bald.
There we go. Job done.
Turning
bald twice. Could happen.
You'll have to get some. Well, he's going to have to get something done, isn't he? He'll have to. We'll literally have to get something done because that's well, my seat on the main stand. You look down, it's quite bad, especially when, well, at any point really, because when the floodlights are on, it's even worse, and when it's like mine. It's almost exactly like mine in my head. Like I am like openly bald at the top, but I refuse to cut it all off. Because I have no idea what I'd look like, really. It'd be something quite nasty. But Frank's actually a good-looking fella, isn't he? Could he get away with it being short?
No.
Non-existent. He couldn't, could he?
No.
I'd go to Turkey, me, if I was him.
100%. Just not
see what you've
Jenks
got.
Turkey.
Hang on. Show us back of yours there, Les. Your hair's sound, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's going at the back.
No, it's not.
It is.
Well, by the fact... Yeah, go on. There we go. Oh, that is Frank, isn't it?
Nice. You got a swirl.
Well, yeah, you know. I'm inheriting my dad's haircut. It happens, doesn't it? Do you know what? I haven't actually properly seen the back of it, so if I watch this back, I'll be horrified, won't I?
No, it's no. I am joking. It's not that bad. It's just you've got like many people. Your crown on your hairs where it looks when there's light shined on it, it looks like it's going short, but it's actually not.
No, it definitely is. I'm at that age, aren't I? You know, it's.
You sound sitting in the dark. That's what I always say to myself.
Which member of the Everton squad would make the best roasties? Would make the best roasties? Which member of the Everton squad?
I reckon it'll be someone's mum now, not them.
Yeah.
I think it's the best we had before, and I think mine's the same actually as Holgate because he's from Yorkshire.
Yorkshireman, yeah.
Good shout. Mo pies, man. It's got to be some sort of French quasi in connection with him, hasn't it? I'm convinced when I look at him, he's not even French, to be honest with you.
There's no Frenchman called Neil.
That's exactly that. That's so true. He's blagging it in.
Yeah.
He's from Skem, I'm telling you. He's from Skem and just puts an accent on.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Looks like he plays footy with Skem as well. No offense.
We're always at the West Ham game. Nathan Patterson's ma.
Yeah, Scottish roasties. You're gonna either go to my Yorkshire, Scottish, or maybe Tom's mum might be all right at making roasties, some Scouse roasties.
Yeah.
That's what will just get croquettes, won't he?
He's what?
Croquettes for Patterson.
Yeah.
So you said cat?
Maybe.
Never know what he gets up to over Christmas. Like
I know.
DCL might be able to. He's another Yorkshireman, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't look at many of our players. I think they cook their own food. I don't see many there.
I tell you what, Seamus Coleman does the cooking, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he'll do
Seamus
that.
Coleman will definitely do the cooking.
Yeah. He'll get some nice spuds.
Oh, God, yeah, I wasn't making the Irish connection to spuds there, by the way.
I know, yeah, I actually wasn't trying to do that.
Just down that road.
That's where my head went straight to, and I thought, I'm just going to stay silent now.
I know, and I didn't mean it that way. I just actually think that he just looks like a family man who took a nice meal.
That's what
I agree. I can see him making some good hearty meals.
Yeah, I should not have said spuds, just actual food. That'll do. You can delete this. Hang on, I can delete it. You have to send it to me before it gets uploaded.
Yeah, that's normal. I normally make those gaps, Dave. He's taking the pressure off me there. Which Everton player deserves coal in the stocking this Christmas, and who would you take for a little drink at the Christmas markets? Coal in the stocking. Who's been?
They're going to be the same person.
Yeah, because Christmas markets is shit.
Yeah.
It's tough. Who's been the big letdown?
They're all lovely. None of them. They haven't let us down for weeks.
That's the official club line. Unbeaten in a month. We'll be saying that on Boxing Day.
Yes, we will.
Who's doing me head in most? There's a few there.
I think I'd have to take Michael Keane for a bevy, you know.
But I was going to say I put Cole in his stocking because I just couldn't think of anyone.
Chin up, lad. No, because he was my tip for the sort of surprise player this season. We did Mailbag at the start of the season.
Yeah, but he's already had the...
Me and Mosey both said him.
But he's already had Cole in his bag for Christmas because he's barely played. That's been his punishment. When did he last play? Did he play in the league in the cup game against Bournemouth?
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He'll also be playing against Wolves probably as well.
No, I know that's probably a separate question for later on, but Godfrey's fit now, isn't he?
Oh, is he? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Godfrey's moved on to the under.
So, Charlotte, you're putting Cole in Michael Keane stocking.
Yeah, and I'd take either Pickford or maybe Onana, just show him about like the scout scene, like just anyone. I'll take any of them. I'll take the whole team. I'll have a laugh with
Michael Keane.
So yeah, you get to stay at home.
I'd take Mopay. Mopay can come on a night out with me and I'd try and get him arrested for something. And he'd equally, whilst he was in jail, get his bag of coal as well. I don't know. Listen, hang on. I don't hate Neil Mopay. I just hate that we've got him. So if he has to go, that's so be it.
Fair enough. Matt?
I don't know. I don't want to be mean to them. I don't want to give anyone Cole, really.
You're feeling far too festive, you, Matt. I want you to kick off. Who would you have on the back of that scooter with you?
Yerry Mina, because that would look dead funny.
It would, wouldn't it? Holding on to you like when Jack on Titanic does it with his mate at the front of the Titanic.
His mate.
And Matt saying I'm the king of the world whilst Mina has him on his shoulders.
Whilst whizzing down Bold Street.
Yeah. Still probably get injured.
Are you taking for the bevy then, Matt?
It's got to be paid for Danny. It would get very rowdy very quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't be coming home for at least a day at after the Christmas markets, and you might be selling anything that you own after you've spent all your money there. Like,
yeah. God, Jerry'd well get hepped up on mulled wine, wouldn't he? He'd love all that. Last one from Maggie. You can take one thing from Goodison once it's been torn down, aside from your seat. What would it be? I have got this image that we're all going to have our seats and not know what the fuck to do with them once we've got them. We'll get them home. We're like, fuck's sake, what am I going to do with this?
Well, didn't that all kicked off over the road, didn't it? When they upgraded the main stand, loads of people, intelligent people, as it turns out, took their seats because they were wooden as well as ours. They took the piss out of for no reason. But then, if you remember, the club itself, when full on Tory and started selling them for about £300 if you wanted to buy your own chair, your own seat. Yeah. So let's hope that that's a decent thing that the club actually does when we move, and that is say, look, you can have it if you want it.
Oh no, because I'm convinced the club will be selling off all kinds of shite.
Yeah, but I reckon if they sell it off, they'll give it to the Everton community though. So that's the only thing that I will.
Yeah, fair enough. What would you take then?
I'd either take a piece of the grass, but then I'm thinking, do I have to water it? That might thingy. Or when I first started going, there used to be like when my dad had a season ticket, there used to be like in the toilets like Everton, like an Everton badge on one of the like, what do they call it? The things, the square
the tiles.
The tiles. So I'd take that tile.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got loads of them, my dad's.
I used to touch them as well. One time I remember Unsworth scoring, like I touched it and then Unsworth scored her own goal. And then at half time I touched it again and then he scored the equaliser. And I was like, oh, okay, I need to make sure I stop touching this.
I've got magic powers. I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
Shit.
Seriously, my dad's got a box of them towels in his shed.
Really?
When he did up Goodison, yeah. They just chucking them out. So he went, all right, thank you, I'll have that. Yeah, the old like the sort of early 90s style Everton crest.
Yeah.
I'd try and find the cable tie of that lad. What's his name again, Matt? You always tell me his name.
Louis McKechnie.
Yeah,
Louis
I'd love to find his cable tie or the big bolt cutter that couldn't cut a cable tie. I'd love that, and I'd get it signed by the fella who did it, who made that face. I'd love that. Just shit nostalgia like that. Because you get loads of people saying, "Oh, I'd rob the net or something like that, or one of the posts or something." But I'd try and find something the most unique thing that I could possibly do.
Roll over hot dog machine for me.
What else is there about? I don't know. What? Maybe one of the billboards that's outside. That's got the history going around the outside of the ground.
I'd end up with the Mike Walker panel. Telling you. I think if
and he'd sign it as well.
I think if you could take anything, it would have to be some sort of Archibald Leach thing. That would be a piece of that part of the stand.
That's hard to take out, that though. I reckon it'd be heavy, wouldn't it?
Oh, again, I don't know where the hell you're putting it, but
now, let's be fair. Our last game there, the place is going to be destroyed.
I can't even get my head around what it's going to be like. I mean, obviously we'll get beat. That's just a given. But I just think what will the atmosphere be like? Will it be celebratory? Will it just be dead sad? It's kind of going to be everything, isn't it?
Well, do you remember when Arsenal left Highbury?
And
he had who did he have on fucking singing songs and all that? Roger Daltrey and all that. They were on there, weren't they?
Cousin Dave.
So, who would we have singing then?
Lee Mathers.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney, mate. That'd cause some havoc, that, wouldn't it? Can you imagine everyone? Yeah, he is actually a blue. Have you watched this thing on YouTube where he that thing where you get asked questions by Vogue or something like that, and it says, "Do you support Everton or Liverpool?" And he shits out and says, "Well, my dad supported Everton, but I was good friends with Kenny Dalglish and all that shit house."
Yeah, Stella's a blue, so there you go. That'll do.
Who? Stella.
Yeah.
Oh no, isn't Judi Dench? She's a blue, isn't she?
Yeah,
she can't sing now.
Amanda Holden, is she a singer? Sure.
Yeah. Oh, Amanda Holden. I'll never forget the day when we were playing in the cup final, and for some reason, I think the X Factor or some shite was on that night, and she was just walking about in the studios with just wearing an Everton flag and nothing else. I know. Les Dennis sniffing after her. Do you remember? How did Les Dennis get with Amanda Holden?
It used to be funny, doesn't it?
That's it, definitely.
Hasn't told a joke since the 1980s, but is classed as a comedian.
You've either got to be able to tell a joke or sing. And that's it.
Family fortune.
Can't do either.
I'll tell you what I'd take. The Duff step going up to the Upper Gladys. That first set of steps, the last one at the top is about 1.5 inches higher than the others. So you see everyone going in for the first time, walking up, and that last one, they always catch it. Just stumble. You imagine the shoes, you just a little clicker. It's like, I'll take that. I'll put that on the new ground.
God, yeah.
What are they going to take with it? To extend that question, what are they going to take with them? The actual staff and the club itself are going to take with them from Goodison to put in to Bramley Moor? And not the obvious, like the Dixie statue or nothing like that, because that's obviously going to go there. And not stupid answers like Bill Kenwright, because we know he's going there as well. But
well, the sign by the pitch, grass grows by the inch, room by the foot.
Oh God, yeah, what a belter!
Who's that? Who coined that?
I don't know.
What's that?
Is anyone famous who actually coined that saying?
No, it wasn't. That wasn't the one Richard Wright fell over, though, was it?
No,
Neymar just scored for Brazil.
Richard Wright.
Yeah, that was literally a keep off the grass sign, wasn't it?
What does it say again? Say that. That was beautifully said. That Matt. Say it again.
Which one? The Richard Wright one.
No,
Good one.
the actual saying.
Goes by
Richard
the
Wright one literally said, "Do not play in this goal mouth."
Yeah.
No, grass
That
grows
was
by
at
the
Chelsea,
inch.
that wasn't it?
Do you get that, Dave?
What did he say? Sorry, say again.
Grass grows by the inch, ruined by the foot.
A bit like
I
hair.
like that. I was going to say that Frank needs to be told that.
I think, looking at the pictures, I think we're the only ones who've got it. I think it is like our side.
Where is it?
It's just next to the. I think it's next to the pitch. I think it might be at the park end, in the right on the corner.
Les will be on the pitch taking that in the last game.
I'll check it out, yeah.
You having a scrap with Mark Mosey for that?
As I'm storming up the Wolves game at half time. Tommy's asked, oh, yeah, right, which player has made you laugh out loud due to them being so bad? So Mike replied with Big Pear, who was terrible. My one is Barry Orn. Honestly, before his renaissance, he was so bad. It was one of those players where it did get to the point where you just couldn't get angry with him because it was like, oh my God, you are just shit. And it was like, you kind of felt bad. And then Wimbledon happened, and then he was amazing. Honestly, it's a bigger turnaround than Alex Iwobi for me. That it was unreal, particularly because it was that bloody goal that turned it around for him as well, which was just outrageous. But that's mine anyway. Sure.
No, I'm just trying to think. I feel like I've just watched so much shit recently. I couldn't pinpoint anything. Like some bits of last season, I would have said everyone. I'm sure I need to have a little think on that one.
Okay, Dave.
Shy player who have laughed me head off her.
It's just because you can't really get angry at them anymore because they're just so bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a cracking question. That and there are definitely a few players you can talk about there. I'm trying to think there. I'm thinking back to, God bless him, Howard Kendall's third stint. There was pure shite amongst that you just had to laugh at. Like Klaus Thompson, I remember him in the derby. We drew 1-1. Big Dung scored a peach with his left foot.
He scored an own goal.
You what?
He scored an own goal.
Klaus Thompson scored an own goal, yeah. I don't know if it was, it might have been that derby actually. But I used to look at him and think, you just don't look like a football player, mate. But I liked him because he'd obviously blagged his way. Mate, he couldn't kick the ball properly or anything. And I'm like, how's he ended up as a Premier League footballer? Him and Matt Hottiger as
Oh, shit. Dave, you there?
You've just muted us all.
Have I?
Yeah.
You've just had us off. Is that because you love Mark Hottiger, that one?
That's what it is because I love Mark Hottiger, yeah.
Remember Mark Hottiger, though?
No, Dave, I think there's some interference coming through. Can anyone hear it?
Yeah, someone's connected to the Dalek or something here, aren't they?
Matt, it's you, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
You're on the dark web.
That better.
Yeah.
Matt's fucking Onana's haircut there, isn't he?
Yeah. Mark Hottiger,
Yeah,
another machine hairline I can get behind there. Definitely.
Mark Hottiger. He came with some curly blonde hair, and he played at right back for us.
Yeah.
And
Joe Rowe signed him.
Yeah, he did. But no, he did. Joe Rowe didn't sign him. Did he? You sure?
Yeah.
Well, the reason I say that is he came in when Kanchelskis, he must have then, yeah. He came in when Kanchelskis was still with us. And do find this out, and I'll be quite impressed with myself if this is correct. But I'm almost certain he made his debut against Liverpool. And I remember he had a really good shot on goal. That sounds shite, doesn't it? He had a really good shot on goal with his right peg that just went wide. I think David James is in goal. And I looked at him, I thought he's going to be a world-class right back him, and then I just couldn't stop laughing over having that thought.
Paul Holmes was another one as well.
Who?
Paul Holmes.
Who's he?
right back from the 90s. The only thing I ever saw him do was hit his own crossbar when we drew 1-1 away at Bolton in the FA Cup.
What about Preki?
I've got a bit of a soft spot for Preki because of that Man City game. I think he scored 2. We beat them 5-2 at Main Road.
Did he?
Yeah, he was terrible. Like, he was a 5-a-side player, wasn't he? We bought him from the US Indoor League. We bought a
Give me his full
5-a-side player.
name. Give me his full name, Les.
Predrag Radosavljevic or something. I butchered it there, but that was his name anyway. Shaw, what question were we on? I don't know why I'm asking you.
Get players.
Yeah,
Get players.
player made you laugh and you got one, yeah.
You don't get angry
to
with
be
them because
honest,
you laugh at them.
like I feel like my memory is like now like blended all into one, and I just feel like it's just everything's laughable and a load of shite, so I can't pinpoint a particular person right now.
Just a procession of shit.
Yeah, a procession of like laughable situations that you just have to go, okay, sound.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fair enough.
that you'd like to see on a catwalk.
Yeah, fucking all of them.
Yeah.
Matt?
What was the question?
Who?
What was the question?
Which player made you laugh out loud due to them being so bad?
Oh, God, loads of them. Because that's whenever we're having a really shit match, that's how I usually deal with it. I just laugh my head off rather than getting angry. I think the last one to make me do it was probably Gray. I think he took a shot that went out for a throw-in or something. And like everyone's just like, ah, and I just there goes ah. And everyone's glaring at me, but that's the best way to deal with it, I find. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy the farce of it. You can't change it. Getting angry doesn't change the result. So
I think when we were at Bournemouth away, when they scored that last goal, I was just laughing and I was just like, whatever, like this is just hilarious now, isn't it? So I was like, score more. Do you know what I mean? I'm here now. We're already fucked. Like
I think the thing is though, as the sort of like, especially last season, as you sort of get deeper and deeper into the shit, your laughter gets a little bit more maniacal each time as you're slowly really losing your shit with it all.
Funes Mori's got to be in there, by the way.
Yeah.
When he got sent off for snapping Origi in the derby, and he starts giving it loads towards the fans, our fans.
Do you know what? I mean, if only that would have been career ending, we would never have had that goal against Pickford. So, fuck Origi.
At least he tried.
Oh God,
that was such a stupid challenge because it started one of the most epic revenge stories in sports. He had us over the battle after that.
Yeah,
I've never seen a player since the account absolutely have us off constantly. I think he scored something stupid like 14 Premier League goals and like 6 were against us.
Yeah, I think that's right, isn't it? Ridiculous.
Yeah. Do you not remember?
Fuck Funes Mori then as well.
Well, Funes Mori, you must remember this, Les. I'm sure he came on for his debut, and I'm almost certain that Mina did something similar to this, where the ball was going out for a goal kick to us, but he decides to slide to try and keep it in play, despite the fact it was going in, and it ends up with the opposition nearly scored and ends up with the corner. He was that bad. How on earth was he signed? Who signed him? Martinez, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, could have got Van Dijk apparently.
Oh fucking hell!
Anyway, let's not dwell on that.
Just about to win the World Cup, that fella.
Right, last few minutes. Laura's asked, "What's your go-to hangover cure?" Asking for a mate. Is that you?
No. She was hungover, wasn't she?
So she's not asking for a mate.
Yeah, she was asking for herself.
Full fat Pepsi and the shittest salt and vinegar crisps they sell.
See, it just depends what type of hangovers. You can get those hangovers that you feel like you're just going to vomit, so you can't do anything about it. You get those hangovers that you just need to eat all day. And then they've got those hangovers that you just want to cry. So it depends.
Sleep.
I just like either eat loads of shit Chinese, always like breakfast, lunch and dinner, and loads of Diet Coke, or ice cold water if I'm feeling sick hangover.
Chinese is a shout. Yeah. Matt?
Capri Sun.
Capri Sun.
Capri Sun is the perfect thing to drink with a hangover. It just evaporates it straight away.
I'll give that a go.
And just the simple Mackies. But the main thing is sleep. I mean, when I've had the skin full, I sleep for like 12, 13 hours. By the time you wake up, it's pretty much past.
Yeah,
No, don't touch you for sleep.
Dave?
Milk. But like again, similar to what Charlotte said about something that's really, really ice cold. So like it's just before it goes frozen. Milk helps me out a lot. Fills your stomach, and you're back to going to the toilet normally. Yeah, there's that, and then I'll just watch like really shit telly as well, but like obsessive telly. So like I don't know, like what's the name? What was it called? Superbad or something like that. Just put something really crap that you don't even have to be glued to watch to get the story. It's like this time of year. I suggest throw Home Alone on.
Hallmark Christmas films are where it's at this time of year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say Hallmark classics all the way. When you wake up and you could be in a different movie and it would still be the same ending, so you're always set.
Yeah, some girls moved back to her hometown and met her childhood sweetheart again.
Yeah.
No, the one for me, the telly for me is I have lost a lot of Sundays to the omnibus of Come Dine With Me and Four in a Bed.
Always classic.
Yeah. That is the way to spend a hungover Sunday afternoon, in my opinion.
Oh, I watched a lot of porn stars as well.
I did wonder where that was going.
No, not those childish types you're all thinking there, but the one with the one from the Las Vegas porn star actual thing.
Yeah, I prefer to refer to them as specialist movies, but last question. Mike's got the last question here. He said,
I'm saying porn stars. Les is saying Pornhub.
Sorry, I just we'll move on. What's been your favourite kid at the World Cup?
Who was it? I mean, someone's already said France.
Laura said France, which is a shout always.
Argentina.
Always Argentina as well. This is a particularly nice one this year as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Brazil away is really good, the blue one.
I think that a lot of the away ones are nicer than the home ones. Like, I'm just looking at Brazil now and I'm like, it's not very nice. But the Netherlands, it was wrong colour altogether, so they fucked it.
That's shite, that one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mexico's quite nice.
Weren't we discussing this in our WhatsApp group last week, Les, when we were talking about kits? And I think the one I suggested again was France, but it was the France white one.
Yeah.
That Zidane was best known for in his last.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he was wearing that one when there's that famous scene of him walking off the pitch after he'd been sent off for the headbutt from that he gave to the Evertonian Materazzi. But on that white kit, it has like a stripe across the chest that's blue and red. It's really, really nice. And he was walking around wearing his gold Preds. That's what we were talking about, wasn't it, Les?
Yeah.
He was wearing his gold Preds. He just looked immaculate. I'd have him on a catwalk right now. And he was a bald man.
See?
Ticks all the boxes in.
It just depends whether he can carry it off, doesn't it?
He had the right shaped head for being bald, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Gordon's head.
Round head.
I think that is just actually talking about France kit just put me in mind that there's a France Breton stripe away kit that I need. Definitely. I think it's from 2011. Need it. So what are we going with then? We're going to go with Argentina?
I'm going Argentina.
Well, I don't like stripes.
Bloody hell, Dave, you don't like Yorkshire puddings, you don't like stripes.
Don't like gravy.
Don't like gravy, yeah.
He has fucking salad cream on his roasting.
There you go, mate. I'm the Scrooge version of the mailbag, aren't I, this time of year? No, because that's just too simplistic. The France one for me this year looks stunning because it's navy, it's proper navy. It's not light blue. It's not like the one they wore in '98 when they won the World Cup. It's really classy navy.
Worst one has got to be Belgium.
No, it's got to be England. But England's this time is atrocious.
I just can't get past the flames on the Belgium kit.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's like something the fella off Man versus Food would wear. It's terrible.
Mate, that England one's like a black one you can get from the market.
And after, especially with the stains when they've been playing on the painted pitch, it's just not a good look, is it?
No.
Great.
I think the one's the worst because it looks like it's been run over.
It is bad, isn't it?
You know, that big vertical stripe. Looks
Yeah.
like it's just been ran over by a motorbike.
Yeah, they normally have a good one as well.
Oh my
Did
God.
I see double?
Croatia have just equalised 26 minutes.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll turn that off. Right.
Who scored? Vlasic.
I don't know. They're all, I can't say at the moment. Someone's naked, but that's about it.
Kovic.
Blimey, look at that.
Jackie.
It's great because the BBC website's so delayed. I can look over about 10 minutes later and it's just about to go.
Oh, has it definitely been a goal? Yeah.
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 There we go. Anyway, right, we will leave it there in amidst all our excitement. By the time everyone listens to this, they will know who has gone through out of Brazil and Croatia. By the time everyone is it, probably know who's gone through out of England and France, but there we are. Thanks to Charlotte. Thanks to Les, then, that's me. Thanks to Dave. Thanks to Matt. Thanks to everyone who sent questions in. We'll catch you next time on Mailbag.